everyone, welcome to our channel Aglasem School. In this video, we will be covering our second exercise of chapter Comparing Quantity, that is exercise 8.2 of chapter 8 from grade 7 NCERT textbook. This exercise basically talks about the use of percentage as one of the ways of comparing quantities. Percentage, as the name itself suggests, it means per centum or per hundred. Here we will be covering question based on converting fractions into percentage or percentage to decimal and fraction. It's quite an easy exercise. Let's quickly start with the questions and check the solution for the same. So the first question says convert the given fractional number to percents. So here A part is 1 divided by 8, that is 1 by 8. So to find the percent, so 100 divided by 8 is equal to 12.50%. Now move to the B part, which is 5 by 4. Now we have to multiply 100. 5 by 4 into 100 is equal to, now we know that 4 like 25. So 5 into 25, now we get the answer 125%. So C part is 3 divided by 40. Now similarly we have to multiply it by 100. Now we see that it can be more simplified. We have to divide it with 2. So we get, first of all we will cut it and we will get 2 2s are 4 and 2 5s are 10. So here it is 3 into 5 is equal to 15 and divide by 2. Now we have to divide it and we get the answer 7.50%. Similarly in the D part the same thing is happening. 2 divided by 7 into 100. Now 2 into 100 is equal to 200 divided by 7. Now divide it and we'll get this fraction, which is mixed fraction, which is 28 4 by 7. Now come to the second question, which says that convert the given decimal fraction to percent. Now in the previous question we were given with the fractions. Now in this question we are given with decimal fractions. So we have to convert this decimal into fraction. How we can do that? We have to divide it by 100. 65 divided by 100 into 100. Why we divided by 100? Because when we have to remove the point, it is in the hundredths place. So we have to divide it by 100 into 100. Now we know that 100 and 100 will be cancelled out and we get 65%. In the B part we have 2.1. Now again we have to convert it into fraction. Now we'll remove the point and this is in the 10th place and we have to divide it by 10. Now again multiply it by 100 to find the percentage. Now we'll cut it and we'll get 10 here, because 10 into 10 is equal to 100. So here we get the answer 21 into 10, which is 210%. Now again C part, which is 0.02. Now again we have to multiply it with 100. First of all we have to convert it into fractions. Similarly as the A part, we have it as a 100th place, so we have to divide it by 2 divided by 100. Now again it's a very easy question. 100 will be cancelled out and we'll left with the answer, that is 2%. Now D part, it's the same question. It is 12.35. The same concept will be followed, that is we have to remove the point. We can do that very easily. We have to divide it by 100. So 100 will be cancelled out. The answer will be left with 1235. It's the easy question. Now let's move to the third question, which says that estimate what part of the figure is colored and hence find the percent which is colored. Now by looking at the circle we find that this is the part which is colored. We have to find the fraction of this part. So as we know, the colored part is 1 by 4. Now similarly we have to find the percentage, we have to multiply it by 100. So it is 4 ones are and 4 25 and we get 25%. And this B part, it is 3.5 because 1, 2 and 3. 3 sections are colored. So we get 1, 2, 3 and total are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the fraction we get is 3 by 5. And to find the percentage we have to, so here we have to multiply it by 100. 3 by 5 into 100. Now to solve it we have to multiply it by 5. 5 ones are and 5 20s are, it's 100. Now we have to multiply 3 into 2, that is 60. 3 into 20 we get 60 answer. Now move to the third part. Similarly we have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total are 8 parts, and how many parts are colored? That is 1, 2 and 3. So 3 by 8 we get the fraction. Now convert it into percentage, we have to multiply with 100. So it's a very easy question. Again what we'll do, 3 divided by 8 into 100. Again we have to do the multiplication. So we get 72 by 2. It is 37.5. Question 4 is find 15% of 250. Now we know that for percentage it is 15 by 100 of 250. So 15% of 250, 15 divided by 100 into 250. Now simplify it, we'll get, okay, so 25 by 10, when we have to convert into the decimals it will be 2.5. Now 15 into 2.5 is equal to 37.5. This is the answer for the first part. So B part is 1% of 1 hour. This is a bit confusing. Listen it carefully. We have to convert into seconds. So by that we know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Now 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So we have to multiply 60 into 60. We get 3600 seconds. Now evaluate this one. 1 by 100 into 3600. Now we get, it's very easy, we have to cut it and we get 36 seconds. Now C part, it is 20% of 2500 rupees. So it's also an easy question. We have 20 divided by 100 into 2500. Now we can cut it very easily. 100 and this 0 will be cancelled out and we'll get 20 into 25, which is 500. That is 500 Indian rupees is the answer for the C part. Now moving on to the D part, we have 75% of 1 kg. Now when we get the values here, we have to convert into the lowest one. So we know that 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So we have to evaluate this one. 75 into 100 into 1000. Now again we'll cancel out 2 zeros from down, 2 zeros from up, and we'll get 75 into 10, that is 750 gram. Now we can convert it again into kg. To do so we have to divide it by 1000. Now we can get the answer 0.750 kgs. So the fifth question says that find the whole quantity if A part, that is 5 divided by 100 into it, we have to assume it, let it be x. So 5 divided by 100 into x is equal to 600. Now to solve it we have to move this part to the right hand side, that is x is equal to 600 into 100 divided by 5. Now by solving it we get to know that it is 12,000 answer. Yes. So B part says that 12% of it is 1080 rupees. That is 12 divided by 100 into x is equal to 1080. Now again we have to move this part 12 divided by 100 to the right hand side. So x is equal to 1080 into 100 divided by 12. Now by solving it we get 9000 as an answer. So the C part is 40% of it is 500 kilometer. Now we know that it we have taken as x. So 40 divided by 100 into x is equal to 500. Now keep x on this side and move 40 by 100 into the right hand side. So x is equal to 500 into 100 divided by 40. So by solving this we get 1250. So the answer is 40% of 1250 kilometers is 500 kilometer. Now similarly in the D part we have 70% of it is 14 minutes. 70 by 100 into x, as we have taken it as x, is equal to 14 minutes, or keep x on this side and move the whole part this one, and 14 will remain on this only, and x is equal to 14 into 100 divided by 70. Now we can solve it easily. We will cancel 0 and 0, and 7 ones are 7 twos are, so 2 into 10 is equal to 20. So the answer is 20 minutes. In E part we have 8% of it is 40 liters. The same method will be used. 8 divided by 100 into x is equal to 40. So x will be remain on the left hand side, and 40 into 100 divided by 8 will be on the right hand side. So by solving it, we will get 500. So 8% of 500 liter is 40 liters. So 500 liter is the answer for the E part. Now let's move to the next question. That is question 6. Convert given percents to decimal fraction and also fraction to simplest form. So remember, in this question, firstly we have to convert this percentage into fractions. After that we have to convert it into decimals and then to the simplest form. Now we have to follow this method. 25%, now we'll get 25 divided by 100 in fractions because it is percent. So we know that the whole percent is 100, so we'll divide it by 100. Now for converting it into the decimal part, we know that it is hundredths. So we'll keep this 25 at the hundredths place. What is the hundredths place? Now we know that this is the point, this is the ones place, this is the tenth place, and this is the hundredth place. So in decimals we'll get 0.25. Now to convert into the simplest form, again what we'll do, we'll have 25 by 100 as a fraction. Now we know that 25 1, 25 4. So we'll get the simplest fraction, that is 1 by 4 by dividing it. In B part we have 150%. So similarly 150, when we have to convert into the fractions, we'll divide it by 100. Now it's easy one. We'll have to, here we'll get 15 by 10. Now in decimals we'll put the point after the 10th place, that is, this is the 10th place, this is the point. We'll put the point after the 10th place. So we'll get 1.5 as a decimal. So for getting the simplest form, we'll multiply it with 5. Now 5 2s are 10 and 5 into 3 is equal to 15. So we'll get the simplest form, that is 3 by 2. Now moving on to the next part, we have 20%. Again 20 by 100. So we'll cut it down and it's in the 10th place. So we'll put the point, that is 0.2. So we'll get the decimal point. Now the simplest fraction will be 2 by 10, that is 1, 2 ones are 1, 2 ones are 2, and it is 2 5s are 10. We'll get 1 by 5 as in simplest form. Similarly in the next section, we'll have 5%. 5 divided by 100 will get 0.05, and by multiplying it with 5 we'll get 5 ones are 5 20s are, it's like 1 by 20 as an answer. So the next question is, in a city 30% are females, 40 are males, and remaining are children. So what percent are the children? So we are given with 30% of females, percent of males is equal to 40%. Now we'll have to find the total percentage of male and female. So it's very easy, we have to add the both. We'll get 30 plus 40 is equal to 70%. Now to find the percentage of children, what is the formula we'll use? That is total percentage minus the percentage of males and females. So we know that total percent is 100, percentage of male and female is 70%, which we calculated in this part. So 100 minus 70, that is 30. So the percentage of children will be 30%. Now the 8th question says that out of 15,000 voters in a constituency, 60% voted. Find the percentage of voters who did not vote. Can you now find how many actually did not vote? So firstly we have to find the percentage of the voters who did not vote, and in this part we have to find out the number of voters who did not vote. So we are given with total voters, that is 15,000, percentage of voted candidates, that is 60%. Now we have to find out the percentage of voters who did not vote, that is we have to minus voted candidates from the total percentage, that is total percentage is 100 and we have to minus the candidates who voted, that is 60%. So we'll get 40 as an answer. So actual candidate who did not vote, we know the percentage of the candidate who did not vote, but we have to find out, so the actual candidate who did not vote is equal to 40% of 15,000 voters. Now we have this in numbers and this part as percentage. So we have to convert this part in numbers. So we have to divide it by 100. Now we'll get, by multiplying it, we'll get 6,000. So we have 6,000 candidates who did not vote. Now moving on to the next question, that is 9. We have Mita saves rupees 4,000 from her salary. If this is 10% of her salary, what is her salary? Now let us assume Mita's salary be X. So her savings is 10% of X and we know in numbers that is 4,000. Now it is 10% of X is equal to 4,000. Now we have to solve this part. Here we have to divide it by 100, 10%. 10 by 100 into X is equal to 4,000. Now keeping X on this side only and moving this section to the right hand side, we'll get 4,000 into 100 divided by 10. So it's a very easy solving. We have to do that. We'll get 40,000. So Mita's salary is 40,000 rupees. Now here is the last question, question number 10. It says that a local cricket team played 20 matches in one season. It won 25% of them. How many matches did they win? So we are given with number of matches played, that is 20 matches. Matches won, that is 25%. Now we have to find out total matches won. So, and we have to find out the number, not the percentage. So 25% of 20. Now we know that to convert into the numbers, what we'll do, we'll divide it by 100. So 25 divided by 100 multiply by 20, we'll get 5 ones are 5, 5s are. So it's very easy. So we'll get 5 matches. So they won how many matches? 5 matches. This is all from the exercise. I hope solutions to all the questions are well understood by all. In case if you have any doubt, kindly let us know by writing in the comment section below. We will be covering the remaining exercise in our next set of videos. Till then, bye-bye.